Excuse my mess. 90 Honda Accord dash bezel. All right, what I'm doing here, as you see the blue painter's tape, the CP27. No, I don't get paid for advertising. I'm just being funny. What is it? Oh, no. The CP27. The Sure tape. No comment. But all right, what I'm doing here, y'all. I'm tired of having to take this whole thing off because of what I'm getting ready to do in the 1990 Honda. I'm going to put a system that I got back in the early 2000s. I'm trying to somewhat go, I don't know what the hell I'm trying to do with this thing. Y'all send me some suggestions in the comment section. This is the Honda. I'm going to keep the same color. But what I'm getting ready to do in this video here, wasting my damn time, and I be complaining about people talking for 2 minutes in the video before they actually start doing something. All right, I'm going to separate these two pieces. I'm going to turn one into two. The reason being is because this one I'm gonna put a double DIN in, and the other one I got an old radio from 2006 that I'm gonna put in it, and just a single DIN. Eventually I'll swap it out. I don't know, maybe so. I don't know. I'm just thinking. But really, what I really want to do is make these two pieces separate, because I don't want to have to take off my whole dash. Because later on, right now I'm working on the radio. Later on, I'm going to be changing the lights in the gauge cluster and stuff like that. So I don't want to take all this off just to change the lights in the gauge cluster. I don't want to have to take all this off just to change this, because in order to remove this, you got to take out the ashtray or take this bolt out. You got to take these two bolts out. You got to take these two bolts out. You got to pop this out. You got to take these two bolts out right here. Then there's a bolt down in here. There's a bolt right here. There's a bolt right there. There's a bolt right there. There, I don't think it's one. Yeah, it is one in there. One right there and one right there. So if I want to just take the radio out, I got to take all that shit out. I don't want to do that. So what I came up with, just like I did in my Trailblazer, came out here. Oh, those of you that know the Trailblazer, this is one bezel piece. And it's a headache trying to take this shit out just to change the radio. So I made a nice little cut. And don't laugh, because I scuffed that trying to clean it. I haven't resprayed it. But that's how that looks. It's not an eyesore to me. Maybe to you because you're not used to it, but it's not an eyesore to me. It's not in the way, and it's tight. It's secured. It don't rattle. And I can just pop this off if I needed to change the radio back to the Honda. So what you want to do, one, you want to find a center line, and inside the Honda there is a piece of vinyl that goes with the curvature of this right here. So what I did was put a piece of tape on it, took a Sharpie, made me a straight line. After I did that, I took a razor and cut it in, because I want my line as thin as possible. So right now what I'm looking at is my Dremel tool. The headache about my Dremel tool is you can make a cricket line. I use that on my Trailblazer, but as you see, that line didn't have to be a perfectly straight line as this one do. So I might do two things here. I haven't figured it out yet. I might use my oscillator tool, for those of you that have a problem with me saying Dremel. Or I might just take a razor and constantly scar it until I'm able to fold it apart and just clean up the edges. I don't know. You'll see in the next video, maybe.